Hey everybody, welcome back to Thumb FPV. Now today I'm going to show you how to create a model in your transmitter. This is something a lot of people know, and this is something that a lot of us do on a regular basis, but I put a different spin on it. Maybe something you've thought about, maybe something you haven't. Also, this is for the new guys that don't really know a lot of things about the transmitter and the setting up process for it. Why can't I get it to bind? Why won't it arm? Why won't it do this? Why won't it do that? So I'm taking it and making a little short series on getting your drone ready. So I'm going to show you how to create a model in your TX today. Check this out. Okay, so for today's demonstration, I am just going to use this Taranis QX7 here.
Welcome to OpenTX.
But you can literally use your R9, your Q7, your X-Lite, Radio Master, whatever. These are the basics on just how to create a model. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my pages. And I already have multiple drones. And this is just one of my transmitters. I have quite a bit of stuff in here. But what I'm going to have you do, you go all the way to the bottom of the list. And I believe before the firmware update for the controller, there was more than 60 on here. I think there was more like 80 or something. But for the purposes of this, we're going to go to the last model. Why? Because, no pun intended, that's literally the last model you're ever going to have to make. So we're going to go to your last model. We're going to create model. Also, I have deleted one, so you could also restore it, but we are going to create. Model is loading. Most is used in V34S. That's my Veyron 34S. So exit. And we have this. Okay, so model 60. First things first, we're going to go over to our page. And we can name this A1. Because you can have it be whatever you want later. So there's the A1, and I'm just going to walk you through the basics on how to set a model up, and then you can go from there. But you have other things in here that you can use. You can use your timer or whatever, but for minimal purpose of getting into the air, this is basically a noob video. We're going to eliminate going into depth on all of these at this time. Everything in here, we have our control beeper, we have our mode. All of this is going to remain the way that it is in its original settings and its original state. Because from drone to drone, this could all change. Now we have everything on D16, we have our channel, bind, range, everything, blah, blah, blah. So the next thing that I want you to do is just click on page. Now there's other material over here, things you can go through. Again, not this video. We're going to go all the way over to page 4, or whatever page it is on your transmitter, and we're going to go to inputs. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar, you have your inputs right here. There is a list. Like, you can have a lot of combinations of stuff on here. You can mix them up. You can do a lot of different things. For the basic purpose of this video, we are going to only use our regular 6. But again, if you're just flying a mini quad or something like that, that is more than enough. So we're going to go, and we are going to do these basically chronologically. We're going to start with our S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, and we're going to put them in order. So starting off at 5, we should end at 11. Now, in order to do anything in here, you will need to go to your source. This is already set as S1, but we're going to click it, and if you don't know what is what by moving the stick and you're getting lost and you don't know exactly what to do, you can simply use one of the sticks to tell it what you want it to do. Now you are using SF. If you want this one, SA, SB, so on and so forth, but we're going to keep this simple and we're just going to start with the first one available, SF. Okay, so that is set. So we're going to go and typically we're going to put a name in here just so we can keep track of what's what. And for the name, I'm going to do this basically in order of operation. So the first thing that you're going to do to fly is arm. There we go. Let me back out of that. Now we're going to go back here to this page and we're going to click on 6. 6 we are going to name mode. You have your angle, your acro, your horizon, whatever. If you need all that, I simply fly acro. There is no need for anything else once you've mastered that. It is the only way to fly. So we have our mode. Oops. Backed up too far. Okay, we're going to go down here. We're going to select our source again. And we are going to hit the SA button. Now that has been selected. Make sure that in all 3 stages of this switch, it stays the same. You can run into problems. Sometimes it does not always take. So just make sure that when you exit out of that, it has been established that's what you're at. Exit out one more. We're going to go down to number 7. Number 7, we are going to call this, what do we want this to be? Let's say beep. You're only allowed 3 characters in here, so you kind of have to give it an acronym sometimes or something. Oops. Oh, you're allowed 4. Huh. Must be in the other part. Or maybe that was part of the update that I didn't see. Let's see. Let's go out of here. Being I just proved myself wrong and looked like an idiot. There we go. Beep. Source. And we're going to make this SB. I'm trying to trick it up and make it not take, but it's, I don't know, it's doing pretty good after the update. So that is set. Now we're going to exit out of here. Drop down to your next one. And put name. Let's see, we'll make this one turtle mode. I'm just going to put TTL because there is no need to do all of that. Okay, drop down. And this one, I'm going to put right here. See if I can get it to. Oh, that's still doing pretty good. Okay, so we have turtle mode on switch number 4, or SC. Do back up. Now you can have different things under your UARTs that have signal or whatever. This guy right here, this flipper, we're not really going to do anything with that right now. But we're going to go down to 9, and just in case you have, say you have the Beta FPV SMO camera and you need a utility switch to activate, deactivate your camera, we are going to go ahead and call this cam, just for the purpose of showing you this. We're going to flick this switch here, and now that is done. Okay, so that is saved as soon as you exit out, and this page is now complete. Now literally all we have to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these will not work as they sit right now until you enable them. This is the source right here. You need to go over to the mixer and add them. Now it's going to say source i5. We're going to click this. Boom. Hit back. Drop down. 6. See, there it goes. Alright. See how it said stuck on mod? Make sure that it does not do that. Otherwise you will experience problems. So we have 6 done. Let's go down to 7. Same thing. Exit. 8. And you can go through and you can rename these to whatever you want them to be if you feel the need. But if you've done it correctly, you shouldn't need a reminder because everything is already on the first page. Well, the last page, not the first page, but the first page of this. Go down to 9. Click here. See there again, it said stuck on 9. You do not want that to ever happen. So do it slowly, it'll read it better. Once it's in there, it's in there. And you can just simply hit back. Now there are other things in here that you can do, like I said, for other models, but as far as all of that goes, this model is now complete. Hit our page over, name is on. We can go down here at any given time, edit any of this according to models. Some of your Emacs lighter ones or your XM Plus, like you'll need to do D8 mode. Other ones you'll need to do D16. If you have where is it? An external RF right here. PPM JXT, R9, S-Bus, whatever, all your stuff right there.
Transmitter battery low.
Oh crap. But we're just going to leave that the way it is. So, page over, everything should have stayed. I would recommend going back through and rebooting it after setting all this up. So simply turn it off.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Turn it back on, and then you'll be
Switch
ready.
warning.
There we go. And now you'll be ready. Once you go into here, all you'll need to do ever is just take and simply to make another model, copy this, and then you can put it anywhere that you want. What I like to do, I haven't done it on this one, but my other one, for my 1 through 10, my 1 inch, maybe my 1.5 inch, my 20s, I keep for my 2 inches, my 30s, I keep for my 3 inches, my 4 inches, 5 inches, you know, so on and so forth. So that's how to create your model in the controller. I'll have another one up about getting this set up in Betaflight. I hope you guys like this. This is Thumb FPV. Thank you for watching. I'll have another video up soon.